Well, guys, the time is finally come. It's time for me to retire, step away from, and pass my account to somebody else. Now, this account is sitting pretty good as far as energy and gems go. I'm going to get into the details about this account. I'm not actually quitting Raid. If you've been around for a while, you'll know this and you kind of expected this. But if you're relatively newer, I'll explain everything a little bit later in this video because yes, this account does look very different from the one you've likely seen me play for the last 8 months or so. If you look back at my channel though, look back probably last year, you'll see a very different account. Now with that said, let's show you guys what all is in this account, and I'll go ahead and let you know this account has probably had about $25,000 invested into it. More or less, I'm not for sure exactly, but it's a pretty big spend account for sure. It's also had years of content creator perks poured into it and countless hours spent tweaking, tuning, removing gear from champions to test out shenanigans that probably have no reason to actually be tested, as well as hundreds of videos that I recorded from this account, with the most recent one being the Island video, the toxic Island strategy in Arena, which, by the way, I need some more toxic strategies from you guys. And if you want to see any other video from this account before I give it away, let me know. If you'd like for me to do an account review on this account, let me know as well. I could try that out. It may be fun. But how you're going to enter this giveaway is going to be very simple. You're just going to click the link down below. You're going to come over to a page that looks like this. You're going to complete as many of these objectives as you want. There may be a login page before that. That's just to confirm that it's not being botted, basically. But there may be a login page before this one. It should show minutes until giveaway ends as well. But if it doesn't, it's going to go on until next Tuesday at around 10 a.m. I'll do the drawing on stream around 11 a.m. EST, which I'll start stream around 9 a.m. So next Tuesday, just stick around. If you're not there, it's not a big deal. You don't have to be for the drawing. I'll give the winner about 24 hours to claim the prize. And if they don't claim it, then I'll probably just do another giveaway the next day, basically. So stay tuned over there. Hopefully I get redraws from this. It shouldn't be a problem. Now, as for the account showcase, let's go take a look at this. The account, like I already said, had about $25,000 and years of content creator perks sent over here. We have some pretty sweet content creator, not really content creator avatars, but was won from competitions through content creator events, basically. The Odin avatar, very cool. One of my favorite avatars, actually. I wish I had it on my current account, as well as this avatar. For Fragment Champions, we have Embreeze, Gracchos, Lamasu, all right there. Big shout out to Sarangas for kind of keeping up with his account as well. Kind of kept it going. Otherwise, it would have just been basically dormant for the past 8 months, and he at least was doing some dailies on it and at least checking in. We're going to pull 2 Sacred Shards or so to see if we can pop a lucky Harima here for the next person. It'll be awesome if so, and then we'll jump in and look at the other areas as well as the champions. Here we go. We got an extra legendary event in a giveaway as well. Will it be Harima though? Please, please, please. It was one of my most wanted champions, and no, it's not. It's King Garog, not my most wanted. So Wither, I think, may actually be new here. She is not new, and Garog is also not new. So maybe some Faction Guardian champions here, which is pretty cool because the Faction Guardians are full, actually. So not very cool there. Wither, Demon Spawn, full also. You could have a +1 Duchess, a plus, I don't know, you could empower your champions from there, basically. But the Faction Guardians, while we're here, actually looking really good. Sylvan Watchers, of course, being a relatively new faction, much more limited on the champions there. Dwarves, a bit limited as well. But other than Dwarves, Ogre Tribe, and Sylvan Watchers, everything else is full, which is a huge help for your overall stats. Speaking of your overall stats, the Great Hall, level 240, it's finished. The Live Arena Great Hall, of course, is not finished, but we have some points put into Curse City, some points into Hydra, the most important ones done over there. This was many, many, many hours farming Live Arena. Of course, Faction Wars has not been invested in yet, but pretty easy to get that up and going. It's the cheapest of all of them. It's a grade 1 bonus anyway, so for hard mode Faction Wars, you can jump into there relatively easily. Still, missing a lot of champions to make it super easy, but Faction Wars hard mode can definitely be pushed with this account. Now, as for the champions, let's take a look at some of them. We have Lady Mikage here, 9-piece protection. Let's take a look at the, I guess, most impressive ones. We have Crixia here as, if I remember correctly, one of the fastest champions in the account at 413 speed. She has just a little mixed match of gear. Nothing, no set bonuses going on, but she's pretty fast. Aphidus is here. A little bit of a nuker build. Not anything crazy. My Ray, 6 pieces of Slayer with 2 pieces of Cruel. She was hitting pretty daggone hard. Ignore the 99% crit rate. That's just not right. We have Siphi here with 9-piece protection, almost 400 speed, decent survivability. We have Lydia there for different PvE content. As for some of the top nukers in the account, we have He-Man here, Crushing Rend for, I guess, PvE content, but we could definitely switch him over to Lightning Cage for some really good PvP performance because his build is very solid. 292 speed, 332 crit damage. We could have a Cat's Gaze on him. He has pretty good HP and pretty good attack. Very strong, well-built He-Man in my opinion. I mean, I think it's even good compared to my current account. This is a good He-Man. We have Rhodos, not quite in 9-piece Merciless, unfortunately, but he did have a very strong set with no aspect of Siroth. But maybe if you get the account, you can farm and pick up an aspect of Siroth. So we have Trunda here also, already into a Hydra team. We have Narses, a very well-built Narses, 100k HP, 260 speed, 300% crit damage. Easily could throw in a Malefic Talon, make it even more crit damage, not a problem. We have a Helicath here. We have Armons, one of the most annoying champions in the game, fast and stone skin with some good accuracy as well. And Korra with a strong build, good HP, decent speed. We have Brogni and Wixwell. There's no Titus here, unfortunately. Did not do that fusion. A Georgia down here. Let's take a look at all the Void Legendaries specifically. Void Legendaries, there are a total of 46 on the account with a few dupes of Whirlum. Not what I'm looking for. Some dupe Yakarls, some dupe Krisks, which is never something to be upset about. We have Necrit. We have, who are the other top tier ones? We have, of course, Emmix, 2 of those. We have Georgia, Narses, Lady Noelle, Siphi. Lydia's done, of course. Lamasu right around the corner, not a problem. As for overall legendary champions, let's see. We have some empowered ones, a +4 Ray and Nishak over here. No Arachnelixir, but you can hopefully get it soon. We have Mod, which this is a huge grind of missing fusions to get Mod, and I had no problem missing fusions. So missed some fusions, didn't complete them all the way, crunched it into fragments for Mod, so picked her up. Very, very rare champion here. Not many players have her because it's just kind of difficult to get her, to be honest. She's a free champion, but it takes a long time to actually get her. We have some of the Doom Tower fragment champions up pretty high here as well. We're all the way up to, let's see, Granjar is missing. So we're missing 2, I guess, for the hard mode, and I guess 1 for normal. 1 or, I guess 2. Does she come from Doom? Yeah. So just a few there. Not very difficult. Can definitely do it. It's just actually grinding it out each time. If you get this account and are able to finish Siege with a victory, you'll have Lamasu. No problem. Missing a few fragments there. And of course, we already mentioned those champs. If we take a look at the dungeons and all the areas, of course, plenty of resources up here at the top, except for silver. Silver was always an issue. We have, as for dungeons, let's take a look at the times here. Ice Golem, 46 seconds. Speed team with Artak. If you guys would like a more deep dive into the speed teams, I can always show that in a video as well. I don't want to spend too much time on showcasing everything here. We have Spider, 12-second runtime. Dragon, 24-second runtime. A lot of reset teams, especially involving Crixia or double Chimars. Also, I want to draw attention to one thing real quick, and that is the UDK build, which is kind of cool. We have a Retaliation Stoneskin UDK with some pretty decent crit damage. I want to try this build out again on my main account because this could be fun. Either way, Fire Knight, one of the, I guess, most exciting teams that I had built with Gwendolyn in here, placed in the decreased speed, the multi-hits, and just this team was, I believe, crafted very well, and it was one of my, I guess, most exciting achievements that I did in Raid. We have Sand Devil over here, a very interesting team as well. I did not come up with this speed tune. I think I found it from somebody else, but it's very interesting. We have, I'll go ahead and show you guys. This one's pretty cool. May even show the Fire Knight one as well. Going down a little bit of memory lane here. I've not logged into this account for a while and played it seriously because raid just takes so much time. But we have the reset from Kymar and then Nuke coming back around. But as you can see, we're missing one more triple hitting max HP. Kills everybody, but Sify picks up Newt. That's actually the wrong way. It was supposed to kill Sify, I think, or Godseeker was supposed to res Newt. It's not a huge deal because he will cycle back around. He should and survive. But essentially what's supposed to happen is Godseeker picks up Newt, I believe it is, and then Sify picks up Rio, and then Newt's able to do the A3, kill the boss. It's a very creative tune and very creative turn order as well. So that works awesome. For only one Newt, that's what you got to do. You got to be a little bit creative. Phantom Shogun, 13 seconds, pretty fast. Wallmaster Athorion, an amazing max HP champion. You will notice that there is no Marius in this account because unfortunately, I did not finish those missions before changing accounts. However, it's not that far away. With a little bit of time, you'll pick up a Marius as well and can be on the grind for his 6-star soul also. Very fast run there, not a problem. For Fire Knight, let's take a look at that though, because Fire Knight, this was a really cool one. Obviously missed the Crocodile fusion as well, but any future fusions, you can do them without an issue because tons of energy. The gear is pretty solid as well. Curse City, with a little bit of time dedicated to that, you can push and complete all the stages as well. It's going to be difficult on some of those rooms where in the top, whatever that top area is called, I forget what it's called, but the Soul Cross, the difficult areas in Soul Cross may be too RNG heavy, but you could definitely get it to work with enough, I guess, concentration on certain difficulties, but can do Amius every rotation, some easier than others, but some just full auto, no problem. Get to the boss here. We got a few hits. I'm assuming everybody's still built the same as they were before in this team. But before, it was like 99% consistent, I believe. It was very, very consistent. We have all the counterattacks going in there. We have the ally attacks from Padrig. Gwendolyn will proc extra turns from different attacks, so she's joining in a ton. We have the turn meter reduced there, and they basically just never get a turn. We have Newt, I guess, in 6-piece Merciless. Gwendolyn popping off here. She can do some good damage as well. She may not be fully built at the moment. I'm not for sure. Padrig hopefully gets a reset here very soon. I feel like she used to be built for damage, and maybe that was changed some way, somehow, not for sure. Either way, as long as we got decreased speed, things are going to be fine. We have decreased attack as well. So the Fire Knight's not going to do much damage, even if he gets a turn here. So it's not a big deal. We're going to break through this again. Newt is running with the wrong presets. Apparently, he is set to number 1 priority on the boss there, when in reality, it should be turned off, that A3 ability, because he's pretty smart with it now. I guess I made this team before the AI presets were adjusted on Newt, which makes a big difference, honestly, a very big difference. So right now, we're looking a little bit close. We are extending all the buffs, though. If Newt can slide a turn in here, we're going to be great. If not, we're going to look at a little bit longer run. We're looking at 2 minutes. It can complete fine. But I think Gwendolyn's gear may be a little bit off. Oh, I took her boots off a second ago. See, back to that whole stripping champions down and forgetting about it. It's always going to happen. I moved her gear to Rotos, didn't I? Yeah. The Rotos is a monster. He's fast. Other than 9-piece Merciless, he's built very well. But yeah, that's what happened. One, you can come in here and adjust that. No problem whatsoever. But take a look. So where is Gwendolyn? Is she in the... There we go. No, I didn't take the boots off of her. Oh, she's in Feral. So for Fire Knight, what I typically do is I put her in this gear. Huge difference, obviously. We have 8,000 attack, 294 crit damage, 157 speed. That is where she was working perfectly. Don't really want to move her over right now. She's in Chimera with the other build. Is there a preset save? Yeah, there's a preset saved. You know what? We don't have enough storage. If you get this account, you also get the pleasure of cleansing the gear, because while it was being, handled daily, of course, it's not going to be a gear cleanse done on it. So there's a pretty full storage going on, which is the downside, but hopefully you can not worry about that too much. Now, Gwendolyn, these teams, very, very good champion. We have Newt, of course, already showed. His presets, I can adjust those real quick as well. With that said, The presets, Iron Twins, Potion Keeps. Don't know what that is. I guess Ice Golem. Forget what that is. Event Dungeon. Doesn't matter. That was for the old Event Dungeon. Spider, Easy, Shogun, Sand Devil. A lot of solo champions built as well, which is cool. If you're into soloing content, we have Artak built for solo. We have some pretty solid regeneration gear because soloing content was a big thing for me. We should have a preset saved on him. Yeah, so this should solo Ice Golem and may solo some other areas as well. But we do have some solo champions set up. If you wanted to do that, it wouldn't be that hard. You could just literally search my channel and find solo champion X, and that's the build that I used on them for that video, basically. As for the arena, let's go move over and look at that. So, well, Faction Wars is obviously still on normal. Haven't done anything in hard whatsoever. Haven't dove in to do this, but could make a big dent in progress over here. For arena, we have a lot of options. Islin soloing, of course, is an amazing option always to troll some people. But this is just a simple speed team right here. Not going to be the fastest. If I put my fastest gear on Siffy, I think she would be like 420 or 430. So pretty quick, but not going to win all the speed races. Having a 6-star blessing on her would be massive. She is +2 though, which is kind of crazy. But +2 Siffy, eventually you get a 6-star blessing. She's going to be even faster. We have some go second team options as well over here in 3v3, which is in bronze 3 right now. Needs to get pushed up, but that'll take some time. Once you demote in 3v3, it just takes a while to climb back up. We have a go second team with Crixia and Narcisse. The sneaky Crixia going fast. We have a go first team here, kind of. We have Armand's Stone Skin with He-Man. This definitely could be adjusted to be a little bit stronger, but for now, it's not going to matter. And then Venus Cupidus. Could be Krokad Shayak, eventually if you pull Krokad. But for now, Venus Cupidus is basically the same thing. For Shayak, do I even have him on here? I think I missed that fusion. I think that basically was mod, essentially. There's a Duchess, though. 6-piece Stone Skin. Pretty well built. Decent blessing at the 5-star. There is Pythion. I think there's a Pythion here. Maybe there is a Pythion here. So Pythion chilling in the vault. So we have some good options for go second teams. Double Crisks for Chimera, for Hydra, whatever. Turvold, who I had built at one point, but I ended up moving his gear away. Eostrid, Mad Hatter. So a lot of different stuff there. Champions from the Monster Hunter collab event, including Archer, which is a champion no longer available. So a lot of champs that you just can't get anymore. He-Man being one of them as well. A not so free champion back then. Xena, got her. Who else was a limited event champion? Archer, obviously right here. Very, very good champion for Hydra, which speaking of, if we look at Hydra, the full auto teams are doing almost 500 million full auto on Nightmare Hydra. Brutal, almost 300 million full auto. And then for hard, almost 150 million. I rounded all those up to make them sound a little bit better. Of course, some of these champions may be missing some gear, but it's something pretty easy to come in here and just adjust. Not a problem. Plenty of soul improvements to be made here also. Some extra souls sprinkled throughout. It's going to make it even better. This is going to give your clan about 3 billion Hydra Clash points, which for this clan puts me at number 2. Pretty easily able to push up into number 1. I can almost guarantee that. Could likely push into 4 billion plus points. The Trunda team, I just ran it full auto, but you could definitely try to get something running manual with, there's no Yumiko, unfortunately. But if you get Lamasu, you can try to fit something in there, maybe even pick up a Yumiko in the future. That'd be pretty awesome. As for Chimera, it has been ran a little bit. So we have a Nightmare team. It can do Ultra Nightmare. Maybe. I don't know. I forget. I think I was doing Ultra Nightmare. I'm like 99% sure. It was close. But Nightmare, I think this is a full auto team here, doing 117 million for Brutal, doing 176. I'm fairly certain it can push into Ultra Nightmare, but obviously this clan doesn't have it unlocked. But I'm fairly sure I was doing it when this clan was in Rose. So with the fragment summons, of course, you already have Embreeze, able to be summoned whenever you want for extra points there. Very cool stuff. Stock can be transferred over to nothing. Currently locked unlock them to exchange. Okay, how do you even unlock? Oh, right here, the lock button right next to the fragments. Okay, cool. So you could work towards a empowered mod, basically. But next up, we have Doom Tower. Of course, it clears all Doom Tower rotations. No problem, really. We have double Kymar reset. This could definitely be a Crixia in the team as well. Switch forms. She has a reset over there. It's not a problem. Kymar resets in the second wave. It's all speed tuned. It can clear all Doom Tower rotations pretty easily. There's speed tunes and team setups for most of them. There is some manual action you gotta do every now and then, but it's not that difficult to do. Like for Bommel, sometimes I would run a team with Nishak and would have to manual it to make it a little bit easier. Seer's going to nuke everyone in just a second. Duchess, great option for Force Hydra and everything. We have, as far as the presets go, we have Wave Clear. I'll change the name of this real quick. Wave Clear. We have Griffin, Scarab, Dark Fae. This was Bommel. Whoever wins may not. How do you even spell that name? I don't even know, but that's close enough. This one, I don't know what it was for. This one and this one. I think these were just playing around with wave control stuff. Like just speed, like clearing with one turn champions, basically. I guess is why that team was there. I don't know, honestly. This maybe just for some shenanigans, and this not certain either. As for the Curse City, it's not been pushed through and doesn't have Carnage yet. You can do it very close to Carnage. You finish your rotation and you are basically got Carnage. How many do we have left? 430, so 70 is what we're missing. So if you clear rotation, you get 40, 50, 65. Yeah, so you clear rotation, you'll get Carnage, no problem. If you don't clear rotation, at least you do your stuff. Pick up your points from Amius. You could get 25, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. In the next rotation, you could have Carnage pretty easily. Pick up some Remnant summons as well. We are a little ways away, I think, from the next Remnant shard, so a little good chunk away from that. But can definitely do Curse City. And then for Siege, we have good Siege teams here as well. My most common Siege team, I believe, was, let's see if it has in reserve, was a team kind of, not that team exactly. It was, I think these two down here. The Duchess He-Man team was very good. Of course, this would be better in Lightning Cage for PvE content. And then this bottom team was really good for me as well. But all right, guys, that is a showcase of the account, a quick run through. Let's talk about, for those of you who don't know, why I'm giving this account away. To make it short, quick, and concise, last year, or a little bit over, I did a video, which is actually the most viewed video on my channel, of a player named Player129, which is why my account that I play now was named Tirades129 for a long time, because Player129 came into the game, spent an insane amount of money, and then quit the game. When he quit, his account was just sitting. His account sat for, I believe, a year and a half or so. And then one day I woke up, it was around January, pretty early, I think January or February. And I got a message saying, hey, do you want an account? And I didn't really know what to expect. I figured it was just somebody giving away a random account. But then I saw that it was from the player who I did this showcase on a while back. I'm like, yeah, of course, I would love that account. The experience that I have gotten from that account versus this account is huge. I've been able to see so much more of the mythical, so much more of the, I guess, much different side of Raid, which as a content creator, I value that significantly. So it was a huge boost for me. Now, in that, of course, there's always the potential that the person wants their account back. I didn't think they really would, but I held onto my account for a little while in case they decided they wanted to return. Now, with that said, since playing that account, I've not had time to play my original account that I made. Basically, every single one of these videos on for the past 5 years was from my original account. I've not had time to play that account. So that is why I'm giving away this account, is because I was gifted the other Player129 account, which is also why that account has such crazy +4 champions from a few years ago, but the newer champions like Nice, Nell, plus like Queen of Hearts, champions, Odin, are either not on the account or not +4 with 6-star blessings, because he was not playing that account when those champions were released. If he was, they probably would have been in a very good spot. But the Siegfried, the Shuzin, all that stuff was around when he was playing, which is why I was able to make videos like this, or the world's strongest shoes in, all this kind of stuff, is because he had pulled the shards. He had invested in those shards, in those soul stones to get those champions. The gear was also hugely because of what he had farmed. You can see what I had gotten from the money I spent, and this account was playing actively for 5 years. His account was played for a lot less time. So if you're curious on how that account looked, you can go back to my popular videos and just check that out. It's a very interesting account breakdown. It is a little bit outdated now, and I would have done it differently if I was to re-record it, but that's what we got going on there. It was a insane showcase. It was in 2023, towards the end of 2023, so almost 2 years ago at this point, actually. So it's been a while since that account was talked about on the channel. It was a very interesting time in Raid, but I'm very grateful to have been given that account. Tons of players would have loved to have it, so the fact that he chose me makes me feel really good, honestly. I'm very grateful to that. I'm grateful for you guys supporting the channel, being with me along this journey. So hopefully whoever this account goes to enjoys it, gets some really good use of it, and hopefully puts it in a clan that it's able to make some significant contributions to and helps win some Hydra clashes or Chimera clashes or CVC, because there's a lot of resources ready to be spent and a lot of potential in the account, like save the gear cleanse for a CVC. And then boom, you got a lot of points just from there. As far as quad rolls of speed, let's see how many there are. Quad roll speed, equipped. I got some. We got oh man, that's a quintuple roll. It's got 32 speed behind me. I did not even realize I had that. That is crazy. A quad roll on the cruel weapon, a quad roll on that, quad roll on a 5-star, quad roll on Armands, quad roll. A lot of helmets and weapons quad rolled, unfortunately. No bottom roll pieces. As for quad roll crit rates, let's see how many we have. We have quad roll accuracy. You could potentially rework some of this stuff if you wanted. Like if you wanted to go quad roll, you can't search multiple quad rolls, but like this, I would definitely rework this. Why not? Quad roll resist. It's not even that good. Let's see what it gets now. Oh, back to quad roll resist. You're trolling me, player. You're literally trolling me. This is about the same as it was before, actually. Well, that's really weird. Okay, let's quad roll attack. This could be oh no, that's actually already been reworked and kind of interesting. We have quad roll defense. Something that could be worth going through and checking out which pieces you could rework, even on your account possibly. Good HP percentage gloves and regeneration. Let's see, quad roll speeds here. We have 2. 1 in Demon Spawn. Oh, that could be really good for a... oh, no, it's a 5-star. Never mind. Attack quad roll for dwarves. Could be pretty interesting. As far as equipped, nothing. Of course, quad rolls are very difficult to get. But anyway, guys, that is the showcase of the account. I wish you all the best of luck in going for this. Let's pull a shard for Yumiko. Maybe we get lucky and pop a Yumiko. A few void shards for her. And that would be an insane way to give this account away. With a Yumiko as well, man. We'll just do this. We'll just do the pulls. Do a few of them. Nothing. I'm not going to look at the epics. I don't really care much about the epics. I just want to see the gold. We'll see what happens here, but yeah. All right, so that's the account giveaway, guys. Stay tuned. Next Tuesday on stream, around 11 a.m. EST, I'll be doing the giveaway officially. Have about 24 hours to claim it. Make sure to follow the steps. Check Discord out, of course, the most important one. Check Discord for updates. And yeah, good luck, guys. Thank you all very much for watching. Thank you for sticking around, and I'll catch you all in the next one.